So does that mean if it's out during the day, it just withers? Because that would be really stupid. Is there at least any honey here that I can snag? No, beeswax, buzzwax. Buzzwax again. Yeah, that's totally lame. Not a good decision, IMO. Game has been lovely up until this point. Wither in daylight within 5 minutes of dropping. Oh my god, bro. Like, who the hell thought this was a good idea? Who in their right mind at Monomi Studios? Go every 5 minutes at night and drop every 15. Really? Oh my god. All right, we'll give this one more night. See if we can maybe get enough to pop them. Highly doubtful. We'll see. I do want to be coming at it from that angle though, so I'm gonna start making my way around. Plus I want to get away so everything can despawn. I don't think they spawn all the way out here. I haven't seen them. All right, so yeah, 1801, so that's phosphor. Okay, so 1800 is nighttime because now phosphors are spawning. So if I run around, I should maybe find some on the ground. Hey, bug boy. Give me your secrets, please and thank you. Oh, give me your secrets, though. Hopefully they had some that were, like, grown overnight and they were ready to be dropped, so they don't take the full 5 minutes, but I kind of highly doubt that. But we're just going to hope that there's some that spawn early. So what's up here? I never come up here to this way. Nope. Was that one on the ground back there? I did not see one. Let us know that this is really stupid. Bunch of puddle plorts. That one's still growing. See, and then you get over here and there's like a million things flying around. Bruh. Don't you even. Oh my god. Had to pretty much tear it out of his mouth just to get it. Oh, I heard you eat something. You better not be eating my goodies. I will kill you all. If they're gonna do this, they need to put them in safer locations where enemies don't spawn to eat them constantly. Alright, so we found one this whole night. Woohoo! Woohoo! And we had to literally yank it out of one of their mouths. Okay, there's another one at least. There's another one, okay. Now it's picking up. You just got to bitch and moan about it, and eventually we'll start giving you what you need. Why is there never one up here? Oh, it's ready. Right? Yeah. I feel like there might be one over here, maybe too. No? Oh, there's one up there, though. Bruh. No. We're hunting moon dews. We're not scaring. No scaring. No, no.
Nope.
That was loud, though. That was scary. It got me good. Don't you laugh at me. That's so rude. That is so rude. So rude. Okay. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna get for that round, so I really hope 4 is more than enough. I really hope 4 is more than enough. Yes, boy! Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Okay.
What did he say?
So... Okay, so that's a diamond right there. Let's reap our rewards. Okay. Yeah, there's another diamond. So that means we can make our other teleporter. Was there anything else up there before I drop down? Some pomegranates randomly. Okay. Some Flutter stuff that fell down. Nothing else there. I just don't want to drop. I want to make sure I get all the ledges. So I don't know if I'll be able to get back up. Ooh, is that another... What's this? Primordial ore, or whatever it's called. Radiant ore. Okay. Interesting. Okay, someone was... Is that a grave? What the hell? Someone was digging something here. I want to wait and read that thing after I've had time to look around and see if I can come to my own conclusions. That sure looks like a grave. Like, not gonna lie. Oh, hello. Starlight Strand Portal, a teleporter that hacks the ancient warp network on Rainbow Island, allowing one-way travel to Starlight Strand. Hey, let's go. Gonna need more diamonds for that, but that's cool to unlock. All right, so I think that's it, and I think I'm trapped in here. So I think all that's left is to talk to this guy, so. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh my God, that's so cute. 3, 2, 1. Accessing gg.log. The breach is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless gray halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. Was that referencing back to the first one? I think? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, how the hell do I get out of here? Like, what? Nani? How the hell do I get out of here? I can't build a portal. I was thinking maybe they gave me that portal straight off the bat. I assume I probably followed these lights up. That's so weird. Oh. 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 Oh, secrets. Okay. So this is what I found earlier. This is like that little secret passage. Okay, okay. So that was another little orby thing that opened the teleporter. Is there another teleporter? Not that I see, but I guess let me go check the crack in the wall. If anything happened, it would have happened there. Where was that at? Oh, it was up there. Okay. All right, let's see. Bruh. Please let me get up there. Please and thank you. It looks like it might be a little bit more glowy. Maybe? All right, moments of truth. Nani? What's gonna happen? It looks like it might actually take me somewhere. Okay. That is actually super, kind of disappointing. But it doesn't take you anywhere. Have anything to say? Nothing? I mean, I guess I go back to the ranch now and see what I can make. And then maybe there's some lore. And I think that's probably gonna wrap up Slime Rancher for now. I think we've hit all the early access points that are in the game. The only other thing I could do is like find every sort of secret, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that. By the time 1.0 comes out, everything will be changed so much that I won't have to worry about that. So two things I want to say. The Gordo snare was a huge letdown. Like, I was super hyped when I got that, thinking I could use it for the Flutter Boy, which would have made it so much better if it was able to be used that way. But since it wasn't, super letdown. And then hunting the Flutter Boy fruit was an absolute ass game design. Like, so bad. I don't know who the hell got that approved, but holy moly, it was bad. Get rid of that. Other than that, though, the game has been lovely. It's been such a good time. I would say definitely better than Slime Rancher 1, all in all. 100%, definitely better than Slime Rancher 1. Would highly recommend it to anyone interested in playing Slime Rancher 1 or 2. Yeah, so let's go deposit the stuff, see what we can make, check our lore, and then that is gonna be it for Slime Rancher. We only had one tar infestation, which was good. The crowds and stuff, I feel like they could have had some more options as well. Oh, that goes in the refinery, not there. I feel like they didn't have enough uniqueness in the corrals and stuff, which I'm sure will come whenever the game gets finished, because yeah, it'll just come in time. All right, so unfortunately we didn't find enough oil for that or honey. It's fine, not too worried about it. We never got the second upgraded dash boots, but It's okay as well. We did get that. We did get that. We got the rest of the stuff as well. So that's pretty juicy jams. What do I need to make the, so we didn't make any of this stuff either. There was just no need to. Like automatically target tar and blast them with water. I mean, I guess that would be fine in some of the heavily infested areas, but why wouldn't you just use, oh, that's for Pharaoh slime. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can see the use of those then. But you don't really need to. Tars aren't that much of an issue. So the Starlight Strand portal still needs a strange diamond, 9 of 10 radiant ore. Of course, the one time I said it didn't need the radiant ore. I need one more to be able to make that. And the Ember Valley portal, I need one more radiant ore as well. So if I wanted to make the 2 portals, I would need a bunch of radiant ore and one more strange diamond. Strange diamond, I think I would just have to come across in the wild. So it's kind of unfortunate. Unfortunate. Could make this. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll make it. We probably will not put it down, but at least it'll be in our inventory for whenever we return, if we decide to return. Yeah, I'm gonna go put this moon dew in my silo in case something happens with it in the future where you can grow it, or if I need it for any particular reason. I am not sure if the 1.0 release will be able to use this save file or not. There's a very good chance it'll probably get corrupt and overwritten. So let's keep that in mind and see how it plays out. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's drop this off. Boop. And let's go check our lore thing, see what's going on there. And if there's nothing juicy jams, then I think we're done there. Let's see. See if the gang's got anything to say about busting all the Gordos and finding the last robot that apparently dug a grave for someone and buried their body. We will see. Oh my god, these boys are so angry. And oh my god, so many wasted plorts, but it's all right. Oh, there's a little bit more lore. All right, it's only from Mochi and Ogden, nothing from Victor. All right, Mochi. Hey, B, didn't you say something a while back about wanting more stuff? Wait, I think that was me. Yeah, because you a greedy ass bitch. Well, whatever. Enjoy more stuff. Okay, she gave me some coral columns. Okay, cool. I mean, I love some decorations, so cool. And Ogden Ortiz. Hey, amiga, I got you a little gift. It's not homemade, and it's not pie, and it's not a homemade pie. Okay. But I thought you would like it all the same. Shame about the pie, though. Ooh, a super hydro turret. We could really blast those tar boys. Okay. Let me try to sleep. Let me see if any lore stuff comes up if I sleep. Oh, there is more lore. Okay, so this is how I was supposed to get the lore, and this is just not what I was doing. Gotcha. Thora. You know, B, they say the best gifts come from the heart. This one came from a store. But close enough, right? Right. Pink mangrove. Okay. So, is that it for the early access story? Am I done? You sleep until morning again. Also, we made it 37 days in this game. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I figured each day is probably 30 minutes. So we were probably in the game about 16 hours in total. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ogden, what you got for me now? Hola, Beatrix. It's good to see you. I do hope you've been taking care of yourself out there. Taking time to fill your belly before having to descent into the unknown. Also, I understand that the plot is thickened like a good sauce and you've encountered some kind of monolithic structure out there on the far end of the island. Scary stuff. But then maybe my hunch is correct that all the same flora out there is not natural. Something just doesn't add up here, Beatrix. All the ruins we've discovered across the far range have never looked as though they've harmed the environment in any way. Sure, we don't know their purpose or who built them, but the feeling I always had was that they had respect for the world. But maybe it happened anyway. Sometimes when you're out hiking, you step over a flower so as not to crush it, only to step onto another. Sometimes the only way for those flowers to keep on growing is for you to have never been there in the first place. But it's not all doom and gloom. Rainbow Island still seems to be thriving for now. Nature can find a balance, but it's not a guarantee. Ah, look at me getting preachy on you. Lo siento, Beatrix, I won't keep you. I don't know what you'll find beyond those walls, but I trust your boots in any garden. I know you'll do what's right. Good luck, Beatrix. Wait, so... Oh. Oh. Oh.
What did he say?
Oh, we got Bob. Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Bob the Builder, yes, he can? Like, what? Who's Bob? Bob, who you be? Who you be, Bob? Hey, Bob, what you got? Hello, fellow human. Has gifts for ooh, ooh, Yahweh, chickens, rainbow mounds. Oh, Bob, you're a cutie. You're my favorite, Bob. That is actually delightful. All right, let's sleep until the next morning again. I'm not going to exhaust all this. I just want to see if any more thick story comes up. Like that stuff with Ogden was actually pretty neato burrito. Oh, we got a lot of people. Oh, Beatrix, I was up all night trying to synthesize the perfect gift for you. Hypothesizing, testing, throwing my results in the trash, starting all over. Throwing my results in the trash, starting all over again. There's definitely some bugs. Finally, I discovered an alternate method, shopping for something online. Oh, bruh. Jeff Bezos, he got you covered. Born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. The process was surprisingly straightforward. Did I do the boom Gordo yet? Yeah. I think I'm done with all the Gordos. Pretty sure I got them all. The process was surprisingly straightforward. Okay, got another portal. Interesting. Mochi Miles. Hey, B. More like Bia. I have something for you to try, and to be honest, if it works, I'm going to be super creeped out. I've created a blueprint of a key. Ooh. Special archive for the drones you've been finding. If any archival data exists in them, this should be the way to access it. Bruh, there's more? So there's more to the game. It's just going around and doing the drones? I say, should, because I actually have no idea. But if those drones are from the pages of my own journals, well, this key is how I would access their archives if I ever built anything like them. I know this hardly makes sense, but I need you to try it. If it works and an archive exists and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on the island more than you do now, I'm happy to have been able to help you. I kind of owe you one still, right? There's one Gordo for every slime except water and fire. You haven't gone to the ruins yet either, you don't think. Really? I feel like I'm kind of on the end, but maybe not. Ugh, I didn't say that. Just make the stupid key and don't tell me yet if it works or not. Because if it does, I really don't think I'm ready to deal with knowing that. Okay. Later, Tater. And good luck. Okay, Thora. What you got for me, Thora? Oh, B. Glad I was able to catch you. I have some big news to share, and this rock isn't exactly bustling with folks whose ears I can bend. Hobbs and I have been thinking a lot about what new adventure is next for us. We've been reading each other's travel journals, trying to find places neither of us have been. But even though we found some, none of them were really calling to us. Maybe things were finally slowing down for us. Then we got to talking and came to realize that what we love more than anything right now is just being here with one another on my ranch. This ranch was one of my first on the far, far range, and we both learned so much. We've learned so much that there's a lot of stuff in my eyeball, like, get out of my eyeball. So we started talking about passing all that on to someone. We started talking about passing kidney stones. So Hobson and I have decided to start a family, B. And for the first time in so long as I can remember, I'm scared. Yo, Thora, you go. A lot of women at your age, they would be hesitant to have a child at your age. I don't know if all your pots are going to be working, but you go, you try, you do the damn thing. You a strong, independent woman, Thora. You a strong, independent woman. I have faith in you. Hobson and I are both so independent. We don't know the first thing about being parents, let alone raising a kid on the far, far range. But I love that old coot, and the thought of seeing a little one looking back at me with the eyes makes him smiles, and oh my God, that was such a long run-on sentence. I think that alone makes me feel like I'd move a mountain to make this happen. So I've got some work to do here, so much to get note of. Thanks for hearing me out, B. Sometimes just sharing your fears with someone makes you feel like you're no longer alone with those fears. Take care, B. Take care, Thora Menorah. Let's sleep one more time, and then we'll make the key, and if I have to go talk to every robot with the key, then I'll just maybe do another quick stream and see if there's more beyond that. But let's just see if there's any more lore. No. There is no more lore. Interessante. Let me try to sleep one more time, just to be triply sure. Oh, there it is. Mochi's probably gonna be like, hey, why haven't you done that? Hey, B, I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, hey, B likes old junk I don't need. Girl, don't give me your hand-me-downs. Ain't nobody got time for that. I bet she would just love this. You can thank me later. Ash blooms? Like, get out of here. Oh my God, get out of here. So bad. All right, let me see what I need to make this key. Let's check that out real quick. Let's see. E. All right, drone key. Oh my God, jellystone and lava dust. All right, fine, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Only about a quarter of the game is accessible right now. We can get over to the ruins with exploits, though. That's what I thought. I didn't think there was gonna be more for early access, because if there was more for this, then it really wouldn't be early access. It would be like its own complete game. It would be a 1.0 release, pretty much. I mean, this is pretty close to a 1.0 release on its own, except for the story is not really fleshed out. Gordo behind the Flutter is the one in next area doesn't work right now. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yep, I mean, this game is very close to being fleshed out enough for a 1.0. Just the story and little touch-ups, little additions here and there. This could easily be a full game release. I mean, it's been like, I've been in it like 16 hours already. All right, jellystone. I think we need like 13 or 14. I do want to make the key and test it on one robot before I end stream. See if I only need to test it on one or if I need to test it on multiple. If I need to do multiple, then I'll do another quick stream. I don't know, maybe a quick afternoon stream tomorrow or something. Just Brian over there. Ooh, my eyeballs are getting a little dry though. They're getting a little dry. Wee! What a cutie little bunny. I haven't had a slime do that in a while. Little moments like that are what make this game so charming.